Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of Raw. And it looks like we're going to be kicking things off with none other than Shane McMahon making his way to the ring. And it looks like Shane-O is in a good mood here tonight. And can you blame him after last week's explosive episode, which saw Alexa Bliss become the new WWE Women's Champion? We also witnessed the debut of the Authors of Pain. And let's not forget Bobby Roode attacking the WWE Champion AJ Styles. Oh, come on, for goodness sake, you can't be serious. And the lights have gone out. It is Bobby Roode, ladies and gentlemen, who debuted here on Raw last week, attacking AJ Styles from behind in the WWE Champion's address. He hardly said a word, and Bobby Roode came out of nowhere, hit the spine buster, hit the glorious DDT. What a way to make an impact, making a name for himself. And here he is this week, interrupting Shane McMahon, who has just announced that both him and his sister are co-general managers now on Raw. And Father, Mr. McMahon, putting his faith in both of them to do what's best for business. Well, Bobby Roode, wow, we'll be hoping that he's a part of those plans. We'll be hoping that he is a part of the future here on Raw, here in the WWE. Shane McMahon's not happy. He was mid-flow. He had something up his sleeve. He was probably going to announce something right here tonight to kick the show off. And now Bobby Roode, yep, he's got a microphone. He's heading to the ring. Listen to this crowd. Incredible. But look at Roode, with that smirk on his face. Shane McMahon is not happy. Oh wow, shots fired here from Bobby Roode. Yep, gotta agree, Bobby does kind of have a point. Oh my God! Oh wow, what an announcement by Shane McMahon! Tonight's main event, the glorious one, Bobby Roode against Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, what an incredible way to kick off tonight's episode of Raw. Shane McMahon announcing that Bobby Roode will face Shinsuke Nakamura. If Roode can win, he goes to Backlash to take on AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. I mean, we did see last week Shane McMahon promise more of a challenge for Shinsuke Nakamura? Well, Shinsuke has certainly got it in tonight's main event. But we've got to change gears here as we kick off tonight's action. Tag team action. We see the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, making their way to the ring to take on the tag team of Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, who, unfortunately for them, lost here last week to the debutantes, the Authors of Pain. You'd expect nothing else from the AOP. They dominated from the start, but it was just too much for the Hype Bros. But they've got another chance here tonight on Raw as they take on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They can certainly redeem themselves if they can pick up a win here against the Usos. Well, Ryder, Rawley discussing who kicks things off here, and it's Ryder against Jimmy Uso, who sends Ryder into the ropes here. Oh, wow! Nice spinning forearm there from Jimmy, who's all pumped up. We did see the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Nothing has been mentioned about them holding on to those titles in this new era of WWE. I mean, SmackDown, with it being no more, what happens to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? Do they continue to hold on to them, or will they have to defend them? Well, hold on a second. We can see Razor and Akam backstage as they watch on here. They're watching. Look at the intensity in their eyes. And with those two, the Authors of Pain, watching on here, you gotta wonder. Look at that double super kick from the Usos to Zack Ryder. You gotta wonder why they're watching this match so intently. I mean, are they not done with the Hype Bros? Are they targeting the Usos for their SmackDown Tag Team Championships? I can't see why, because surely with SmackDown being no more, those titles mean absolutely nothing as Jey Uso goes for the cover here on Zack Ryder and almost gets it. A 2.9 there for Jey Uso. Maybe this is just a way of the AOP inserting their dominance here on Raw. And that's Zack Ryder. He needs to make the tag. Desperately needs to, and he does. In comes Mojo Rawley now. What can he do? What can he bring to this match? Of course, using that brute force of his with the shoulder barge to Jey Uso, and once more. He's certainly hyped up. Hyped to be in this match. Hardly made a tag last week against the AOP, but he just took too long getting hyped. As Jey Uso back to his feet now, back in this match. There's a forearm takedown to Mojo. Maybe this is the problem for the Hype Bros. They're feeding too much on the energy of the crowd instead of focusing on what's happening inside the ring. Is Jey Uso going to work onto the legs, the knee of Mojo Rawley? Need to take that away because he can be so quick on his feet and can be so brutal in that end product. And Jey Uso once again with the Rikishi drop, connects it as well. We've just seen that on Zack Ryder. Now we've just seen it on Mojo Rawley, who needs to make the tag. Look at Zack Ryder. He wants the tag, but Rawley can't get there. Can't make the tag. Finding it difficult against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Neckbreaker there from Jimmy Uso into the Russian leg sweep. Rawley is in a world of trouble. Ryder is absolutely beside himself on the ring apron. He wants Rawley to fight back, but it doesn't seem as though there's any fight in Rawley whatsoever as Jimmy Uso, that crossbody from the middle rope. Zack Ryder screaming almost, but oh, Jimmy Uso knocks him off the ring apron. He's blindsided, and now the Usos taking advantage. Mojo Rawley in a world of trouble. And now Jey Uso from the top. There's a splash. The Uso splash. And that's got to be it. Goes for the cover. Surely it's all over for the Hype Bros. 3. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, have won once again here on Raw. Well, what can we say about the Hype Bros? Things have just gone from bad to worse here. That's 2 weeks in a row they have lost. And now Zack Ryder getting back into the ring here. Zack Ryder. What? Zack! No! Zack! Oh! My God! What the hell? Zack Ryder attacking his tag team partner here. Mojo Rawley. Rough Ryder. Oh my god. Does this mean it's all over? Is the Hype Bros finished? Raw in full swing here already this evening. We've just seen the Hype Bros lose to the Usos. Zack Ryder attacking his tag team partner Mojo Rawley. We just had the announcement by Stephanie McMahon that later on this evening there is to be a 6-women battle royal. The winner becomes the #1 contender for Alexa Bliss's Women's Championship. And up next, well, as you can see, Braun Strowman march into the ring here. Just look at this behemoth of a man, this monster among men. Braun Strowman. Wow. Well, last couple of weeks he's had here on Raw. Interrupted that main event between Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. Cost Brock Lesnar his WWE Universal title. And last week we saw what happened after that episode went off air. Braun Strowman pretty much destroyed the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, backstage, and now Braun Strowman eyeing up his next victim, The Big Show. He makes his return here in WWE tonight, here on Raw. What a match this should be. Two giants, two monsters, if you will, battling it out. I can't wait to see what Braun Strowman does next, after what he's managed to do to the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. Well, what is he going to be able to do to the Big Show? That is the question. And Braun Strowman wants the Big Show off the ring apron, and he was trying to get into the ring. And this match is underway. The referee has already begun the count. And Braun Strowman now has Big Show. Oh! Plants him face first into the steel ring steps. Big Show back to his feet though. What gets me about Braun Strowman is with him being such a big guy, he moves so quickly. He shouldn't be able to, but he does. It's incredible to see. As the Big Show certainly not off to a good start on his return here to Raw. Braun Strowman brings Big Show back to his feet, sending him into the ropes now and sends him over the top. Such a powerful Irish whip. And now the fight once again heads to the outside. Such a dangerous place to be. Those thinly padded mats, the ring barriers, and of course, the ring posts. Braun sends Show into the LED post, and once more, for good measure. It's not looking good for the Big Show, is it? He just hasn't been able to get going. And Braun Strowman knows that. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to pick apart his opponent, and now Strowman! Oh my god! Strowman! The strength, how he lifted the Big Show, and then just dropped him. Spine first onto the ring barrier. Look at Strowman, so wise, breaking up the count, and look at Strowman move! Wow! The power of that clothesline, taking Show down. Who's completely out of it. He doesn't know where he is. Strowman, oh my word, I've never seen the Big Show handled like this before. It's always been the other way around. But not tonight, as Braun Strowman in full control. Dominant as ever. Sending Big Show back into the ring here. Just how easy he makes it look, Braun Strowman. Strowman getting Big Show back to his feet, looking to inflict more damage, more pain on his opponent. The Big Show, look at the way he's just walking around with Big Show on his shoulders and just plants him into the canvas. Big Show really feeling it right now. He's holding on to body parts. And he's showing those weaknesses to his opponent. And look at Braun Strowman! Oh my god! The strength again on display as he just tosses the Big Show across the ring. I can't believe what I'm seeing. And now Braun willing Show to get back to his feet. Oh no, you can't be serious, Strowman. Oh my word. It's got to be over for the Big Show. This is getting kind of uncomfortable to watch. I mean, over the past 2 decades, the Big Show has been the one that's the dominant force here in the WWE, but ever since Braun Strowman arrived, well, certainly different story. It's difficult to watch as well. Big Show being torn apart like this, and now Strowman lifts Show up again, and there it is, the running power slam. And see that once more. Oh my word. Such impact. High octane from Braun Strowman, and he's going for it again. Oh! Another power slam to the Big Show. Braun Strowman unstoppable at this point. The referee's got to step in. He's got to stop this. I mean, the Big Show can't even defend himself. And Strowman going for a 4th and gets it too. Oh my god. Just look at this guy. Look at Strowman. And the Beast! Brock Lesnar! Is he here? Surely not after that savage beating backstage 2 weeks ago, and he is. Brock Lesnar back on Raw. And he has Braun Strowman in his sights. Oh my word. Lesnar coming for Strowman. Lesnar. Oh, we're loading on Strowman. Brock Lesnar. Oh, German suplex to the monster among men. Look at Lesnar. He is ready. Was not expecting this. Hell, I don't think Braun Strowman was. After what he did to him 2 weeks ago backstage after Raw went off air. And now Lesnar giving Strowman a free ride to Suplex City. And Lesnar maybe going for the F5. Strowman breaks out of it. And look at Strowman leaving the ring. Really? Really, Strowman? Braun Strowman, I've never seen this before. Almost running for the hills here. He wants nothing to do with Lesnar. Oh, wow. Lesnar laying down the challenge. And Strowman just laughing it off. Lesnar wants Braun Strowman a backlash. But will his challenge be accepted? Well, there's Zack Ryder, who attacked his tag team partner Mojo Rawley earlier on. And hold on a second. Who's this? This Kurt Hawkins. Hawkins and Ryder shaking hands? Ladies and gentlemen, we are not slowing things down here on Raw, because up next it's time for the 6 Women's Battle Royal. The winner goes to Backlash to take on Alexa Bliss for the WWE Women's Championship. And Bayley is someone that's already been there, that's already won the gold. We saw her retain her championship back at WrestleMania. Well, she'll be looking to get that gold once again around her waist. But can she overcome this Battle Royal? Sasha Banks up next, the second competitor for this 6 Women's over-the-top Battle Royal. Someone else looking to get back on top of the mountain to become the next Women's Champion. Kind of feel sorry for Alexa Bliss, to be honest, with so much competition vying for a place at Backlash, fighting for the chance to become the next WWE Women's Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Charlotte, who we saw last week lose to Alexa Bliss. She was in full control, but Alexa Bliss, from out of nowhere, gotta be careful with that one. Managed to pick up the win, of course, to unify both Women's Championships from Raw and SmackDown to become just the Women's Champion. And as we just saw, Charlotte backstage sending out a warning to Alexa Bliss that she will win tonight and that she will be back to claim what is rightfully hers at Backlash. Oh wow, Becky Lynch, ladies and gentlemen, here on Raw, was a SmackDown superstar, is now here on Raw. This is amazing. So happy to have her on board. And it's wise as well from Miss McMahon, from Shano, from Stephanie. And hold on a second! You cannot be serious! Mickie James here on Raw, back on Raw, back in the WWE. Incredible scenes. Could you just imagine if she can pick up the win here tonight, go to Backlash and maybe even beat Alexa Bliss? Be incredible. What a story that would make. Wow, can't believe it. Mickie James back here in the WWE. So good to see. And who's the final superstar to join this match? Of course, it has to be Asuka. She made herself known last week. As soon as Alexa Bliss had picked up the 1-2-3 on Charlotte, Asuka comes out to the ring and absolutely destroys her. Well, what a chance she has here. She's got to go through 5 other women if she wants to head to Backlash, if she wants to face Alexa Bliss. Asuka, though, I think, confident, knows that she could get the win over Alexa Bliss. But again, she's got to go through 5 other superstars. There's such a challenge ahead of her here tonight on Raw. I can't wait to see how she goes about business here. Hell, I can't wait to see Becky Lynch, a SmackDown superstar, here on Raw in action. And also the return of Mickie James. Wow. It's a sinister look almost from Asuka. What a match this is going to be. 6 women in an over-the-top battle royal. Things are underway. Becky Lynch not holding back, going straight to Asuka. And it's probably wise as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some strange alliances in the ring. And oh my god! Sasha Banks has been eliminated. Mickie James, the experienced one, has just took out Sasha Banks. What a shocker. Banks can't believe it. She's absolutely beside herself. Shaking her head. Slowly walking back to the locker room. Well, that certainly isn't the start that she'd hoped for this. I just can't believe it. And now Mickie James. Almost. Becky Lynch almost. Becky Lynch going to continue to try and push Mickie James out. Maybe not. As Bayley scouts that drop kick from Charlotte. And now Becky Lynch sent into the corner. And Asuka looking to eliminate her. It's probably wise to get rid of Becky Lynch, the fiery one. But as I was saying earlier, we'll probably see some strange alliances maybe in this match, as each superstar tries to pick out the #1 threat who's got the target on their back. For me, it's probably Asuka, and Mickie James plants her with that bulldog. And it's wise by Asuka, just taking a breather there. As Bayley looks to go to work here on Charlotte. And these forearms to the back, to the spine. Needs to be trying to throw her over the top though. Just trying to work down the former women's champion. And now Mickie James pressing that knee to the jaw of Becky Lynch. But look at Mickie James. Seems to be on a roll at the moment. On a bit of a high since returning here on Monday Night Raw. And she almost eliminated Asuka from this match. And look at Bayley. Look at Charlotte. Just hanging onto the edge. And somehow she fights back. Working on the knee. Stopping Bayley's progress in eliminating her. Oh, what a big boot from Charlotte. That's took the wind right out of the sails of Bayley. As Becky Lynch goes to work on Charlotte. Mickie James working away on Asuka there in the corner. Mickie James lining Asuka up for something. And now look at Charlotte. Charlotte and Asuka. Look at Mickie James with the missile drop kick and missed. Asuka just swatted her to the side. This does not look good for Mickie James. High risk, high reward. I mean, it's not the best of strategies in such a match. And now Charlotte has Bayley over the top rope. Can she force her off the ring apron? No, she can't. Bayley with a few thumps of her own to the knee of Charlotte. And look at Becky Lynch and Bayley now teaming up. Incredible to see her. Mickie James eliminates Charlotte from this match. Oh my god, Charlotte is gone. After what she just said before this match even kicked off to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss must be laughing backstage. She must be enjoying this one. The former women's champion Charlotte has been eliminated. Bex exploded there to Mickie James. As we are down to just 4. Becky Lynch, Mickie James, Asuka and Bayley. Bayley in a bit of trouble at the moment as Asuka looking to eliminate her. But Becky Lynch with the Bex Exploder to Mickie James. There she goes. Thanks for coming. Thanks for returning. And look at Bayley. Bayley feeling it now. This is not the time to be celebrating, Bayley. You need to be looking to either eliminate Becky Lynch or Asuka. Why she would do that, I'm not sure. Where is she going? There's Asuka back to her feet. Asuka, this does not look good. Oh, what is Bayley doing? She's just taking in the crowd here. And now Asuka went for the kick to the back of the head, which we saw last week on Alexa Bliss, and Bayley scouted and drops Asuka spine first onto an 8. Becky Lynch back to her feet now. Elbow drop, driven into the chest. And look at Bayley. She seems in control. She seems comfortable at the moment. As we are just down to 3, and she goes to the top again. Who's she lining up? Willing either Asuka or Becky Lynch back to their feet. Thinks better of it. I don't blame her. It's not the best of places to be situated in such a match. And going to work on Asuka again, but finally Asuka fights back. Went for that spinning heel kick. And Bayley caught her. Incredible. Oh my god. Did you hear that impact from Asuka to Bayley, catching her on the jaw? And she just seems to be running on adrenaline at the moment. How she's still standing, I'm not sure. Seeing those stars. Plants Becky Lynch, and how smart's this of Asuka? And it was only a matter of time. Bayley with the belly to Bayley to Asuka. And go for it again. But Asuka says no. Asuka with the kick to the knee, taking Bayley down. Oh, no, and another. And another kick to the back of the head. She most certainly will be seeing stars after that one. Asuka just too much for Bayley. And now Asuka. Oh my words, there goes Bayley. We're down to 2. We're down to Becky Lynch and Asuka. Asuka gonna go to work here now on the arm. No! Oh my god. She's probably just dislocated something there on Becky Lynch, and now Asuka. Asuka has Becky Lynch back to her feet. Oh, there's a kick. And another to the midsection. Oh my words. We saw that to Alexa Bliss last week. And now Becky Lynch on the receiving end and sent over the top rope. She's still hanging on, but Asuka knocks her off the ring apron. This match is over. Asuka is going to Backlash to face Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship. Unbelievable. What a performance from all of the women that was in this match. What a fight. But the dust has settled, and it's Asuka that's victorious. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event here, and there's big implications for this one. A glorious opportunity, you might say, for Bobby Roode here tonight in the main event. If he can beat Shinsuke Nakamura, if he can pick up the win, he will find himself in the main event of WWE's next pay-per-view Backlash against AJ Styles with the WWE Championship on the line. Well, Bobby Roode, who interrupted half general manager Shane McMahon earlier this evening, he said it was best for business if he was in the main event. Well, he's not just going to be handed that opportunity, he's got to go through Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. And he's certainly got to back up his words. Otherwise, he's going to look a bit foolish if he loses to Shinsuke Nakamura. And it could very well happen, as both Bobby Roode and Shinsuke, they have a bit of history with their time spent over on NXT. It's Bobby Roode that was the NXT champion. Shinsuke Nakamura overcoming him there, taking away the title. So for Bobby Roode tonight, it's probably not just about heading to Backlash to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. There's probably a bit of him inside that wants to get a bit of payback, bit of revenge on Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. Well, it's certainly going to be interesting. One main event I can't wait to see unfold. Oh boy, here we go! Goosebumps every time Shinsuke Nakamura enters the arena. The atmosphere just instantly changes. I got instant goosebumps. The crowd on their feet once again for this artist, this maestro, as they sing in unison his theme song. He is certainly something special, and certainly someone you don't get to come across very often in life. And you know, it was wise of Vince McMahon, Shane and Stephanie to all sign him up for Raw. We saw he made his debut just 2 weeks ago here after the announcement that SmackDown had come to an end, and he made quick work of Kurt Hawkins, impressing Shane McMahon. And as we saw last week, Shane wanted to see more of Shinsuke. He wanted a much more tougher challenge for Shinsuke, and he's got it here tonight against Bobby Roode, a potential #1 contender for AJ Styles' WWE Championship. Well, for Shinsuke tonight, this could be a fresh start, a new way of looking at things in this new era of WWE without SmackDown. An opportunity to kind of start over here in the WWE for him. And what an impression he'd certainly make on the McMahons if he was able to get the 3 count here tonight against Bobby Roode. But what would that mean for the future of AJ Styles' WWE Championship? Who would he be facing at Backlash? Would AJ even have an opponent for Backlash? I wonder. Maybe a win here for Shinsuke Nakamura tonight could find himself in the title picture. Just imagine that. Shinsuke and AJ at Backlash? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, we're just going to have to enjoy this main event between Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, we're certainly ready. Bobby Roode is ready. Shinsuke is ready. As the referee calls for the bell, this match is underway. This main event is underway. Collar and elbow tie between these two, and Bobby Roode using the strength, sending Nakamura into the corner here. The referee having to break these two up, and does. And Bobby Roode, look at this. A glorious taunt there from Bobby Roode. As these two collar and elbow tie up again, and Shinsuke Nakamura using his strength to send Bobby Roode into the opposite corner. And the referee called to arms again. And look at Shinsuke. Oh my, Shinsuke says bring it. And Bobby Roode does, taking Shinsuke down with that clothesline. Certainly has that big match feel to it. Bobby Roode not happy that Shinsuke was able to match him there. Back elbow to Shinsuke. As Bobby Roode in the driver's seat now, goes for the cover, looking to finish this one nice and early against Shinsuke. Shinsuke manages to kick out at just one there. As Bobby Roode going to town here on Nakamura with those rights, and now Bobby Roode with Nakamura up on his shoulders, and Bobby Roode, wow, like a neck breaker. And now look at Bobby Roode, and Nakamura's had enough. Cuts the glorious short there, as these fans, they're on their feet watching these two go at it here tonight. Oh, what an STO there from Shinsuke Nakamura, taking Bobby Roode down. It's been back and forth so far this match, non-stop. Nice fireman's carry there from Bobby Roode. There's a lot on the line for him tonight. Bobby Roode just 3 seconds away from reaching Backlash, and look at that. Slap to the head. Just spinning around on the back of Shinsuke Nakamura. The confidence of Bobby Roode. And, oh, wow. From the second rope there. That diving net breaker on Shinsuke Nakamura. It's an area that Bobby Roode seems to be targeting at the moment, but Nakamura counters there with the reverse DDT. And Nakamura hammering away with his elbow for a 3rd time on the top of the skull of Bobby Roode. Nakamura drives the knee down into the chest. Shinsuke Nakamura once again, and another knee. He's working away at Bobby Roode here. Oh! Shinsuke says, you want to work away on my head? I'll do it to you. Back tenfold. As he goes for the cover, has the leg hooked. Could that be enough? No, it's not even a 1 count. Bobby Roode knows what's at stake. Shinsuke again back into this move, but hold on a second. Bobby Roode manages to work a way out, and Roode Has Shinsuke up on his shoulders again, but this time well scouted by Shinsuke, dropping Bobby Roode with that inverted DDT. And now look at Nakamura! There's that inverted power slam which made quick work of Kurt Hawkins 2 weeks ago here on Raw. Shinsuke into the cover, has the leg hooked. Could this be it? No, it's not. For Bobby Roode, 2 count there. The fans can't believe it. And now Nakamura in full control with those knees. It's another knee to the side of the head of Bobby Roode. And Shinsuke staring down. Oh no, Shinsuke lining Roode up, looking to make quick work. Roode catches his leg. Oh, and takes him down with a quick clothesline. I'm not quite sure what Shinsuke had in mind. Maybe we was about to see the Kinshasa there. And Bobby Roode with the spine buster. Bobby Roode. Look at this now. Back and forth between these two. As expected. Such a spectacle here for tonight's main event. Now Bobby Roode. Was he going for the... Oh, wow. I think Roode was probably going for the glorious DDT. And now Shinsuke lining Roode up. Shinsuke. Oh, Kinshasa. This match is over. Oh, see that again. Every time it just... Oh, wow. Shinsuke Nakamura turns Roode over, goes for the cover, leg hooked. 2. Roode kicks out at 2. How? How is Roode still in this match? The crowd can't believe it. They're on their feet. Roode somehow back to his feet. Well, dragged back to his feet by Shinsuke. Now Roode finds himself back in this match against Shinsuke. And just working away at that neck again. Still targeting it. Nakamura twisting the chin and the heads. Oh, so hard to watch. As you can see, now he's just wrenching on the head of Nakamura. I'm surprised he doesn't break his neck there. Pull his head off his shoulders. And now Bobby Roode with the kick to the midsection. And throwing these rights and lefts and chops. Sending Nakamura into the ropes now. Bobby Roode underneath. And once more. Bobby Roode with the back elbow. Wow. The velocity, the speed in which Nakamura collided with Bobby Roode's elbow there. And now Bobby Roode sending Nakamura to the outside. And once again, Bobby Roode certainly thinks a lot of himself, doesn't he? Bobby Roode heading to the outside now to join Nakamura. Taking the fight to the outside. Nakamura into the fan barricade here and bounces his skull off it as well. Not a good place to be for these two. For Nakamura, I should say. Nakamura in a world of trouble outside at the moment, and Bobby Roode, what does he have in mind for Nakamura? Oh, just slams his head into the steel ring steps. And Bobby Roode breaking up the count. There's that awareness, that experience of Bobby Roode as he looks to continue the fight outside the ring, looking to increase as much damage as possible and bouncing Nakamura's head off the fan barricade once more and sending him into the ring apron. That's the steel part of the ring. It's not a good place to be at the moment for Nakamura. This is probably all part of Bobby Roode's plan here. And just, come on referee, break this up ref. Bobby Roode illegally strangling Nakamura there. At least it wasn't for the referee's count. There's Bobby Roode back in the ring here. And again, it's another neck breaker to Shinsuke Nakamura into the cover, but it's a rope break. Nakamura's legs just under the bottom rope there. Referee wise to that. Look at Bobby Roode with a right. Bobby Roode planting Nakamura. Almost taking a page out of the Rock's book there. With the rock bottom. Bringing Nakamura back to his feet now. Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode with the spine buster for the second time in this match. Bobby Roode, I think, can maybe sense the end here for Nakamura. Bobby Roode lining him up. Bobby Roode. What's he got in mind here for Nakamura? Just dragging him across the ring, sending him over the top rope. And Roode here, just turning around that neck, getting some height on that neck breaker again. Again, Bobby Roode working away at that neck. And now, oh no, Bobby Roode with the kick to the midsection. Nakamura says no and takes it down. Takes it down with the clothesline. And now Nakamura. Bobby Roode, totally unaware. Totally unaware. It's... No! No! My God, I thought we was going to see the Kinshasa then. But Bobby Roode with a drop toe hold. He's got Nakamura now. Into the glorious DDT. Turns him over, goes for the cover. Is Bobby Roode going to Backlash? Has the leg hooked. 3. Oh my God. What a finish here. Just when it looked like Nakamura was going to wrap things up with a quick Kinshasa. To Bobby Roode. Roode out of nowhere. Alert as anything. With the drop toe hold into the glorious DDT. And it is Roode that goes to whoa. It's AJ Styles. Bobby Roode's opponent. For WWE Backlash in just a few weeks' time. AJ Styles making his way into the ring here. It looks kind of calm, but who knows what Styles has in mind here. Unfortunately though, we're out of time for this week's edition of Raw. Look at this stare down though, between the Phenomenal One and the Glorious One.